I am 100% going to vote this election. This is my first opportunity as a citizen to vote, and I really feel like through my upbringing, and I've just been ingrained to always have that civil duty be inherent to my being and living. And I also have a really big interest in politics and how it affects me personally and how it affects my community and the people that surround me. So I feel like even though my contribution may be small, it might just be one vote, that it does have an impact. I wouldn't miss the opportunity to take advantage of that. When you can find subjects and areas of correlation that connect people, they can find a more personal connection and hopefully understand the benefits of voting and what it really means for them as to what it means to me or any other citizen. Most definitely women's rights, specifically regarding abortion, women's health care in general. I feel like it has been just kind of expanded and gone to an extreme in recent months than it really hasn't touched in the last few years, and that's very scary to me as a young woman. You know, I just feel like we're just like 50 years behind. The only reason I can think of is because of how warped some of our politicians are in presenting these topics, and perhaps kind of a patriarchal mentality that kind of unspokenly sits behind that. And so I would think the biggest way to really change that is to get more women talking, more female advocacy, and more women voting. Just more females, because I think that these matters really are like very at the heart of for all of us. And if more women would just vote, if the majority of women were equal to men, then I don't think these would be an issue anymore. I think that it would settle itself. Education for youth is huge. I was publicly educated my entire life, and I feel like a lot of the people that I grew up with were disadvantaged, not from their own means, but just through how the education system was set up in our communities. And I think that more funding would be just fantastic in helping these children really just enrich their education and make the most of it, and help them understand the value of their education. And have just conversations with them and ask them these questions face to face. Going to someone, showing them you care, giving them your ability to listen and hear what they have to say on these issues. I think that hearing the direct conversation really from one person to another, that kind of communication, not through social networking, not through any sort of technology-based interface, because that holds, there's some kind of medium, that prevents a real honesty. I think that if both politicians heard that, I think it would maybe kind of change their thinking a little bit, and hearing that from their specific constituents. That would be my hope.